Ah, Fox. You're up bright and early. Eager to get to work?
Are any of your scouts eager?
For many scouts, connecting to the Abyss is the highlight of their day. More importantly, we have a lead on the second seal. According to my analysis, it looks like there's a large structure down there. Most likely a disused drift reactor, like the one in the Weeping Meadows.
You think we'll find the seal there?
I think it's a safe bet. Don't worry. I'll extract you if it's...
I think they were his friends. The people inside.
It's not for us to interrogate the past. In any case, let's get you down into King's Reach. We need to see if that seal has opened. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
All right. Head to the... And check on that seal. My instinct was right. The sigils were connected. How interesting. The seal on the Drift Mines reactor must hold the key to opening this door. It's not a place I usually send my scouts to, but... well, it can't be helped, I suppose.
Is your work so relentless, little scout?
I didn't think you'd still be here.
Where else should I be? My life is small these days, and I've seen all is to see. This is the road to the old drift mines. Gravity corrodes at great depth. We know. You should take care.
I'm more capable than I look.
Yes, pardon my intrusion, but what business could you possibly have
I'm
done?
being sent to apprehend a wanted man.
Is he now? Well, a dangerous man.
Waif is a very strange person.
I assumed you knew him.
A few of my scouts have met him in the past. Many, many years ago. I'd assumed he was long gone.
Gone where?
Where everyone goes into the drift. I wonder who keeps these candles lit.
What are these shrines even for?
An old god of the abyss. The Church of Luna was once the dominant power here, but its teachings have been lost over the centuries. Only these statues remain. And a few believers, it would seem. I haven't been here in a long time. It's hardly changed.
You said you don't usually send scouts down here. Why's that?
A mine abandoned for 2 centuries is not the safest place to send a scout. But if it's what the Allfather wants, then who am I to argue?
You're finally here. How interesting.
Is someone there?
It's been a while, but I don't remember there being quite this many shrines down here.
Huh, they really went all out, huh?
It's lonely down here, and dangerous. I guess you can't blame them for clinging so tightly to old superstitions.
Admiring the view? What shitpit town did you come from to find that so impressive?
What's your problem? What do you even want from me?
For you to cultivate a sense of urgency. This isn't a nice meander through the bloody park. I'm giving you everything you need to see this prophecy through to the bitter end, but it's all for shit if you're too late. She deserves better than that. We deserve better. I've got a lot riding on your thoughts, and time is running short.
anything less from her. She always was a liar.
Aylin, are you hearing this?
The static. It's probably just proximity to all these drift crystals. It'll clear up soon.
Yeah.
Forbidden door. Keep out. Goodbye.
Excuse me?
Forbidden door. The door is forbidden. Go away.
Does the door lead to the reactor?
It's none of your business.
Okay. Do you happen to know how to get to the reactor?
Children have mercy. Listen, if I tell you... Oh, should have stayed in my lift. At least it was quiet there. Bloody reactor this, bloody reactor that.
This is the quickest...
Well, it's on the other side of the rail. And the problem with that is, only twins can ride the rails.
I'm sure there must be some empty ones lying around.
Maybe. I haven't seen any. All I've seen is this door. Oh, you've bloody gone and done it now, haven't you? 200 years I've been guarding this door. 200! And that's it. I'm out. I don't care if the Allfather strikes me blind.
It's just a door.
Just a door. I don't know why the Allfather sealed that temple, but I'm not sticking around to see...
I'm not going to hurt you. Not intentionally, anyway. Think of this as a little test.
Who are you? Aelin? Are you there?
This is what was taken from me. Do you see? I was loved once. And now, even she has forgotten me. Go on then. Show me your worth. I see the eye chose well. You're quite capable for a human. The All-Father keeps you docile, feeding you lies through that hideous mouthpiece of his. I can help you. Come to the hanging towers, break my chains, and I'll break yours in return. I've left you a little gift as proof of my intent.
Fox! Are you alright? You went completely off radar. Are you hurt? Let me check you over.
Aylin. I'm fine. Never mind. It's not important.
Twins are quite unique among wardens.
Huh. Story time.
Beg your pardon?
You usually give me an abridged history of the Abyss whenever I hop into one of these things.
Well, the twins are little more than vehicles, ferrying cargo across the mines. The back twin gives the orders, and the front twin does all the work.
Now why does that sound so familiar?
Didn't have Invincible Scout on my Abyss Bingo card, but every day's a new adventure.
I'm deaf.
The Allfather hasn't struck you down for trespass. That place is a temple for a long-dead god. Mani, Child of Luna. No entry, strictly forbidden.
If this Manny...
I don't know. Not like anyone tells me. I'm done with all that now. I'm going home. Might even get halfway there if I'm
Are
lucky.
you going back to Ellie?
Wait. How do you know about them?
You're Otis, aren't you?
I never thought I'd see my twin again. If the Allfather catches me...
But first he has to catch you.
Listen. If you see Ellie again, don't tell them. Let them keep thinking I'm living it up somewhere out there.
Let me rest.
Huh. Is that better or worse than screaming, do you think?
Only one way to find out.
Listen, change of plans. Forget the station. Find another way to Greymont. And be quick about it.
Why would I want to do that?
You think you're the only one who knows how to use a bloody train? Listen to yourself. If he realizes they're running again, I'm screwed. Game over. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 penance.
He? What are you talking about?
The old father, Fox. Atticus. Fucking Lynch. You're his little executioner, aren't you? You saw what he did to poor old William. Locked him away like the inconvenience he was. Well, he'll do worse to me.
I'm just doing my job.
Your job is to lead me to the gallows. Maybe you ought to ask yourself why.
Once you collect this seal, the station door should open up back in King's Reach. The Old Father favors efficient scouts. I'm sure he'll reduce your sentence as a reward. You've done exceptionally well.
Why disturb me after all this time? I've done nothing wrong. It isn't my fault the Scourge escaped. The Abyss is shifting. It has been for decades. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. Parasite! Barging in here into my home, what gives you the right? Pitiful little pawn. The Silent One delights in your ignorance.
You've come to bring me back, haven't you?
Back to where?
Home. You always said he'd come back for me.
I don't know what the collective is.
No, that isn't right. Please. I want to go home.
I don't know where home is.
He wore the mantle of All-Father like an ill-fitting crown, a role foisted upon him by necessity. He was a humble man then, an ordinary man, surrounding himself with comrades whom he called family. I am nothing without you, he told them. Wings of the All-Father, those who knew him best, who loved him best. Of course, she would bring it to him. Letitia, child of nowhere, daughter of the collective, she who found the God's soul, the answer. A gift to the All-Father, she said, and so he took it, and it was too late to go back. When the scourge came, not even the great man of fate could spare them. She chose sacrifice, like the one before her, and hoped that someday she might return home. It was the only lie he ever told her.
She locked herself away out of choice.
A terrible fate to spare her from one far worse. A chaos he created, and so he hid the truth from her, for fear that she would hate him. The dead tell no tales, but there are those who yet live.
You mean Urian?
I realized it too late. I've always been too late.
Things always look clearer in hindsight.
Funny. He was so kind to me. I wish you'd take me back to them.
I wish I knew how.
Maybe all of this is for the...
Someone once told me that the Abyss is a spider's web for lost souls. I think I understand what they meant now.
How did she end up there in the...
The drift has strange currents. Luna only knows where you'll end up if you... After all this time, the Abyss is still capable of surprising me.
Who's this he?
I don't know. But they must have meant a lot to her. She sounded so lonely.
Otis mentioned an old god.
I told you before. The church's gods and temples and collectives. I guess I know less than I thought.
I guess.
Anyway, all that really matters is that you get the job done. So let's forget about it. Get some rest. Tomorrow we'll head back to King's Reach and see if the way to Greymont is open. You should probably get some... Time for bed, Fox?
Sleep sounds good.
Ah, Fox. I've been combing my archives for information on this collective Letitia mentioned. There is not much to go on, but it seems like they were the All-Fathers, those adrift, William and Letitia, along with one Urian Caldecott.
How come they hate
Something must have changed. Something they couldn't come back.
Aelin? What do you actually know?
That's a rather weighty question.
Have you even met him?
Not in person. No. Anyway, none of this is getting you any closer to Greymont.
Why did Urian choose Greymont of all?
Prior to the Scourge, it was the most... The history of the Abyss is fragmented. All I really know is that Greymont was once a site of pilgrimage. And the Scourge came, and the All-Father sealed the city. I guess we'll have to find out the rest ourselves. Let's get going. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
I guess there's no going back now, Fox. Urian Caldecott awaits. Let's open the door.
What tidings do you bring, Scout?
What are you doing here?
It's been consumed. And some of our own.
We failed to sharpen our knives against the darkness. That is our burden to bear.
What darkness?
Something moves, but
It wasn't your fault.
a beautiful lie. We'll go safe into those silent fields, won't you? We've already lost.
Tickets, please. Show us your tickets. What do you think of my flash new job?
You're really...
I shall choose to ignore that.
How are you finding it?
Nah, it's much of a muchness, really. Sometimes I go to the north end of the line, and sometimes I go to the south end of the line.
The party never stops.
Still, the change of scenery is nice, rattling past all these old towns. I suppose me and Otis must have lived somewhere like that once.
It must be hard.
Can't miss what you don't remember. It's a small life, innit? A nice life. We have reached the end of the line where this train will terminate. All change, please. All change.
Have caught the night train.
I get there when I get there. You're on my time now.
Your time better be snappy. I'm a very popular man these days. Atticus caged his own friends up and threw away the key. We're not dealing with a reasonable man here. I wonder what he did to Sylvan. I should imagine Atticus kept him as a pet. He always was hideously loyal. Listen, you're here now. The rest is irrelevant. You're going to help me put things right. I've been waiting a lifetime for this opportunity.
I'm happy for you.
You won't be when I'm dead. Get moving.
See the day when the train started running again.
Couldn't you have sent a scout to do it?
It's not for me to decide where scouts are posted. Only the All-Father can issue orders.
See, that's what I find so strange about you. You've got all this power, but you only ever do what the All-Father says.
That's what I was created for. My own desires aren't important.
Huh. Is that what he told you?
Idea any of this existed.
Wow. This is...
I've seen archive photos of New London. I suppose it is rather similar. Must make you homesick.
That place stopped being home the moment my eyes turned red. They fell over themselves to get rid of me.
What do you mean?
You really don't get it, do you?
The Mark of Luna is a beautiful thing, a great privilege. What else is there to get?
Don't worry about it. I've got a job to do. So let's get it done.
atmosphere.
Looks like a chapel of some kind.
Yes, of course. Just an ordinary chapel.
This is where it all began, you know? This was her city. Before everything up. No James that had it on a lifetime.
I wish you wouldn't be so cryptic.
You'd prefer it if I were direct? All right. Everything you see here, the rot and horror, it's all the fault of your precious old father. This beautiful, blessed city ruined on a fucking whim. I'm waiting for you at the cathedral. There's something here you really need to see.
If you wouldn't mind pointing that thing elsewhere, I'd be much obliged.
You're not gonna...
A rare trait among a drift, but yes.
Well, how is that possible?
A rather bad habit. We didn't think of it as such back then. But 2 centuries of reflection tends to change your perspective.
I wouldn't know much about that kind.
I suppose you wouldn't. I'm Jonty, by the way. Lady Jonty of Manchester. Is this...
It's still there.
Oh, that's music to me ears. Not that
I've never met an aristocrat before.
The church threw me a Ponzi title in exchange for a few quid.
You bought a ladyship.
They love to pretend that nobility is genetic. Keeps out the rift. That's all aristocrats are. Peacocks with stapled-on tails.
Are there others like you?
A few. Those of us who indulge the ritual from time to time. Of course, we only called it that because it sounds fancier than huffing drift like paint fumes.
That can't have been healthy.
Like ayahuasca in the desert, my dear. Visions and portents. connection. I do wonder what happened to the others, though. I can't...
Maybe. You're the only...
But you're a bit quick on the old trigger, aren't you? Maybe they just never got the chance to...
Okay.
The quickest route to the cathedral is across the rooftops. This should make it easy for you. You might even get here before he does.
If all of this is so important, why can't you just tell me?
Telling isn't enough. That's not how any of this works. To obtain the heart of the Abyss, you have to put the bloody legwork in. The Eye sees through you now. If you can just awaken the sleeper, the rest is child's play.
Waken the... What? What are you talking about?
Power, Volks. The power to fix everything he broke. This is about justice for the dead. It always has been. Come on now. You're almost here.
I've seen this before. Haven't I? No, it's nothing.
won't you pay your respects to Mother in the moor of the city? She'll be so lonely without us.
here. I can feel it.
I'm going as fast as I can.
The stink of them. I'd recognize it anywhere.
My dear.
But come out, you fucking cowards!
Did they do this to him? Those creatures? No, something else happened here. Be careful, Fox.
If you're here to absolve me, don't bother. I've nothing to repent. My life has been a lit wick since I walked away. It was only a matter of time before he snuffed me out. No, you're as much his puppet as Aelin, but that's hardly your fault. Torn from your homes and dumped on this miserable rock. And still, he expects... Always was an arrogant prick.
Tell me then.
For all his brilliance, Atticus was terrible. The hilarious thing is, I agreed with him. Tear down the church, free the workers of Luna. It all sounds... A collective, united by a single vision, and hobbled by a single... But his power wasn't great enough. His influence wasn't as profound. Pathetic men make stupid...
Get to the point, Urian. I'm sick of...
He wanted more. Isn't that always the point? He wanted more, and the gods were willing, and so that which belonged to him and no other. An unconscionable choice, but for limitless power, he gave her his own daughter. He gave her his only child.
I was told...
Don't misunderstand. It wasn't callous. A man bargains with a god and thinks he's in control. What did he expect? That they'd place his princess in a box for safekeeping?
Did they lie to him?
Oh, no. The first child was true to her word. She built for him a warden of unpower. She tore out his soul. And for a moment it lay there in the palm of her hands. He hated her for it. The sleeper will wake soon. It's happening. You've one last job to do. For me. For Aelin. To end the fools. Perhaps he thought that meant killing me.
Why did you have to drag me into all of this?
Because you were there. This thing inside of you, it is the key to everything. You can still make all of...
Mission completed. Scout 5437, designation Folks. Return to cell.
Something isn't right here. We should go inside. No, that's not possible. Is this one of Urian's tricks? He's trying to confuse us. No. I don't understand. I don't remember. There's so many. I shouldn't be here. Please. I don't want to see anymore. I can't.
I can leave, Aylin. We can leave right now.
No. Keep going.
You've done well, little scout.
You!
Caldecott always thought himself so pious, worshipping at the feet.
You!
Well done. That ought, yes. I am the All-Father.
I don't think I want to call you...
Dear child, it's only a name. Call me Beelzebub himself if it may. This sword I carry, the stone in its hilt. Do you want it's the essence that resides at the heart of a deity that makes them who they are? This one belonged to Aelin.
You took her soul?
A soul, you say? What a curious interpretation. She's in here, somewhere. She and my daughter both. That's the only reason I haven't... She stole my...
Sounds to me like you gave her away.
She tricked me! That bitch god! That abomination! You're a creature, you... This is what remains of Aelin! The first... She promised she would keep my daughter safe! But she stole...
Fox, I don't remember.
Aelin.
Is the puppet listening? Good! The first child had a brother. Equal in power, if not in rank. I went to him. Aren't you tired of it all? I asked him. I told him, give me the power to destroy her. This is the sword he forged for me. The sword I killed his beloved. He betrayed his own twin so willingly. Fickle creatures. I took it all back that day. And do you know what she said to me? She said, I tore her liar's head from her body. I reached inside and I took what... And I heard the abyss.
Urian was right about...
Goodness, you are perceptive. Perhaps you ought to tell me about the heart of the abyss. Didn't he mention it? At least he was until I pulled his fingernails out. It only took 3 to get him to see.
You're a piece of shit!
Do you want to know the funny thing? All I needed was directions. A map to the heart. The eye has opened. The sleeper awoken. And, well...
Turn and turn again, and we too shall turn. We move in harmony. It's time to go back.
Back to where?
Begin again, this time. But only this time. Wake up, little wanderer.
Leave me alone.
You pulled me out. Into the drift.
I disobeyed the All-Father.
If you hadn't, he'd have killed...
We're done for today.
Aelin.
Oh, to bed, Fox.
You're not a puppet.
Are you listening to me, Scout? You want to see how many years insubordination will add to your sentence? Lights out. I was cruel to you yesterday. It was unfair of me. I apologize.
What he did to you?
She's here. Her memories. The shattered fragments of who she was. I'm so tired.
I know.
I want to make a bargain with you. If you do this for me, I'll set you free. The All-Father. My brother. I was a god. And now, I want revenge. I want money and I can't leave this cell. I can't do anything.
Do I have a choice?
I could force you. Perhaps I could take control of your body. You have a choice, Fox. One of them guarantees your—
How do you expect me to—
The sword Manny made for the All-Father contains a piece of his— Because of his incompleteness, the Scourge rendered Manny a shell of a god. The All-Father could have killed him then and there. If Manny dies, then the All-Father— Instead, he imprisoned Manny in a distant corner of the Abyss, locked him away and left him to rage. If you were to find Manny, if you were to kill him, it would leave the All-Father almost powerless. It's a dangerous place. There's an old route under King's Reach, up along the pipes. The ability's Yuring. Will you do it?
If it means making things right.
Thank you. Let's go then. To the Hanging Towers.